In this video, we're going to talk about a spectacular body of water that forms a liquid heart right in the center of Europe. So, let's dive in. So, I want to start with a question for you. What natural landmark do you think forms a meeting point for Germany, Austria, and Switzerland? Well, the answer is Lake Constance. It's Central Europe's third largest freshwater lake, and it's nestled right at the northern foot of the Alps. It's this incredible crossroads of cultures and landscapes, all centered around one massive, beautiful body of water. Now, while we might call it Lake Constance, if you're in Germany, you'll hear it called the Bodensee. That name actually comes from the little village of Bodmin right on its shore. And this place is so huge, locals often just call it the Swabian Sea. So how in the world did a lake this massive even get here? Well, it's a pretty epic story. See, this isn't just any old lake. It was literally carved into the landscape thousands of years ago by a giant tongue of ice, the Rhine Glacier. The German term for this is a Zungenbecken, or tongue basin, which is a perfect way to picture how this massive glacier just gouged out the land. And the result is staggering. Its surface covers 536 square kilometers. I mean, that is so vast that it actually creates its own weather patterns. When you're out on the water, it really feels like you're on an inland sea. And it's not just wide, it's incredibly deep. At its deepest point, the lake plunges down over 251 meters. That's almost the height of the Eiffel Tower's main structure. It's seriously deep down there. So when you put all that size and depth together, you get a mind-boggling amount of water. About 48 cubic kilometers, and it's constantly being fed by the Alpine Rhine, which carries fresh, chilly water all the way down from the mountains. And of course, with all that fresh water, you're going to find a really vibrant ecosystem. There's a whole world teeming with life, both in and around the lake. Under the surface, it's a delicate balance. You've got native species, like the famous local whitefish, but also newcomers like rainbow trout. And then there are invasive species, like the zebra mussel, which create a really complex food web that scientists are always keeping a close eye on. But the biodiversity isn't just below the water. The whole area is a super important habitat for over 400 species of birds. That makes the shores and wetlands an absolute paradise for birdwatchers. So, you've got stunning alpine scenery, a pleasant climate. It's really no surprise that Lake Constance is a total paradise for travelers, drawing people from all over the world. That huge body of water creates its own mild microclimate. Summers are pretty much perfect, with air temperatures around a comfortable 25 degrees Celsius, and the water itself warms up to a really refreshing 20 to 27 degrees. And trust me, there is so much to do. You could cycle the famous 261-kilometer trail that goes through all three countries, go for a swim, sail across its huge clear waters, explore these charming old towns right on the shore, or even visit its islands, like Mainau, which is basically a giant floating flower garden. Okay, but beyond the beautiful surface, Lake Constance is hiding some really fascinating secrets, and one huge mystery by the scientists totally scratching their heads. So here are 5 things you probably didn't know. 1, it's not actually one lake, but 3 connected bodies of water. 2, the international border out in the middle of the lake, still not officially defined. 3, it once had 5 different time zones on its shores at the same time. 4, it completely froze solid back in 1963, which is so rare it has its own special name. And 5, it provides drinking water for millions of people. But the biggest secret of them all, well, it was only discovered a few years ago, hiding down in the depths, and it kind of rewrites the ancient history of the whole area. In 2015, researchers found something so puzzling that it basically left them speechless. This quote from Martin Wessels at the Lake Research Institute pretty much sums it up perfectly. So what did they find? Get this. Deep on the lake bed, they found a chain of about 170 huge, man-made stone mounds, arranged in a line that stretches for kilometers. Radiocarbon dating shows they're over 5,000 years old, from the Stone Age. So what were they for? Burial sites? Ritual platforms? Some kind of ancient border? Right now, absolutely nobody knows. It's a monumental mystery, hiding in plain sight at the bottom of Europe's liquid heart. All right? That is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.